All right, we've been waiting, well, 2 weeks for these drivers ready to go. Left and right hand corners. This is going to be exciting as we're back. After 4 years, we are racing at Watkins Glen. Green flag is in the air, and we are racing. Corey Heim leads the field. Christopher Bell right behind him, jumping out of line right behind them, taking a peek down into turn one. Three wide. And they're splitting 4 wide now. Crazy exits to these corners. We're going to see that all day long. Might have a problem already on pit road. Raja Karuth, let's listen to his radio.
What's it doing, Raj? Like an axle's messed up. Like the back keeps walking when I try to roll to the gas and my wheels to the right.
Man, that's a shame. We saw Christopher Bell warming up his tires and brakes. And then while doing that, Raja felt some issues with his rear end.
Yeah, I hate to say I'm standing in the empty pit box of the 07 truck as the team is packing up and leaving. It will be a terminal issue for Kyle Busch. He was, as you see him getting pushed back there to go to the garage. He was having issues throughout stage one, mentioned that he was having brake issues and having some steering issues. They came down pit road at the end of stage one, lifted the hood, and it was a broken steering box to take Kyle Busch out of this race.
Green flag is in the air once again. Love that new restart zone. They are bumping and banging from the get-go. There's the green flag. Look at them. Here comes Corey Heim. He led the first 12 laps. He wants to take it back down into turn one. Ben Rhodes to the lead.
Ben did a really nice job coming off of turn 7 there to keep his truck to the outside of Gio Ruggiero. It set him up for that angle into turn 1 and to be able to get past him and clear.
Ross Chastain with a nice move on this restart. He's up to the 3rd spot at 99 truck of Ben Rhodes. He needs to run the 3.5 laps of his career right here to hang in there and pick up those points. This is huge. As you see, Ross Chastain gets to the inside of him. Can lose 1 or 2, but he just doesn't want to give away any more than that. I think the next truck behind him is Ruggiero, who pitted off, didn't pit either, so they're on the same tires. See if they can hold their positions.
Look at how close they are, Michael.
Wow.
They're not giving an inch right now. And
here we go, trying to get side by side as they come down the front stretch and into turn 1.
And this
final lap of stage 1, guys.
And that pass is tougher to defend. He was able to get far enough up to the door of Gio Ruggiero that time.
Just stay on this battle.
Oh, yeah.
So much fun.
Ben is driving a great stint here, trying to hang on to that truck, and it goes wide.
He hangs on to it, brings it back in one piece. Those old tires versus new tires.
Wow. It was a great save, wasn't it?
Ben is thankful for all the pavement out there right now.
Corey Heim comes out of turn 7. Green and white checkered in the air. 15th stage win this season for Corey Heim. That's 9 more than any other driver. Corey Heim, control truck, Ross Chastain on the outside. Turn number 7 and down the front stretch. There's the green flag in the air as they fan out pretty clean. They work their way down into turn 1. Let's see if Ross Chastain has anything for Heim.
Good run for Ross down into turn 1. Can he squeeze Heim down and grab the lead?
He goes wide.
It's going to be fun through the S's here. If they are side by side, he gets them, though.
Chastain to the lead.
For the lead there, as you see, Corey Heim was able to get to the right side just briefly of Ross Chastain, and that is wild. That all that racetrack, and they're still finding the dirt.
Look at Christopher Bell taking a look.
Corey on the outside. Can he cross over? That was his plan. Does it work? Oh yeah, he's there.
Perfection, Michael. That is exactly how you want to do that.
What a battle for the lead. Look at this. Down into turn 1 where it all started. Look at Christopher Bell taking a look. Thought he'd try to make it 3 wide. Corey Heim with the advantage this time. Back to the lead.
Oh, he touched him.
Contact. Look at Silich. He's going to try to make it 3 wide for the lead. He is knocking at the door of that 45.
Sawalich as well. What a battle at Watkins Glen.
Look at Lane Riggs back there in the bright yellow truck, just watching all of this unfold. Oh, Caden Honeycutt. Broken transmission.
Winding that down.
And that's tough for Caden. And, you know, I know that we've had all kinds of different points discussions as we've got the number 2
William
truck that won.
Lambros again with more issues, more trouble for Chandler Smith. Just before break, guys, we showed that he stayed on the lead lap exiting pit road after a problem, but bigger smoke and bigger issues here for the 38.
And as the 38 came to the top of the S's, you can see tons of smoke billowing out of that truck right here. Not exactly sure what the problem is, but he was able to get it back to pit road.
That's Jack Wood. Wow.
Big contact.
And the caution is out.
Glad to hear him say he was okay, and you can see that Armco barrier that was kind of stamped into the left side of his truck, and was going to say that usually is a sign of through the S is a problem, and you see it take off straight.
Man, and that's right into the driver's door.
Yeah, and looks like a left front tire maybe had let go on him right there for it to go straight, and it's hard, and that's a hard impact there. So glad to hear him say he was okay.
And you could hear him breathing heavily as he said that. Just a hard contact there for Jack.
The name of the game today is just keep your truck in one piece with no issues. We have seen things all day long. Look at the 45 of Connor Zilic. That crew's been on it all day. They gain him 3 spots and the lead. See how they do on these older tires? 1 lap shootout. They are on their way.
Ben Rhodes digging.
Says, excuse me, coming through. I need to get some extra points. I want to win this stage.
Oh, wow. What a move by Rhodes.
Look at them fanning out sideways behind him. Lane Riggs goes around. Parker Kligerman, Grant Enfinger, the 56, Timmy Hill.
They keep them heading in the right direction.
I think Kligerman's fine. He's still on track there. Points. Pick up 10 points if you can win this stage.
That is exactly what he needs to do today.
Sammy Smith gets 0 points for this stage win because he runs full-time in the Xfinity Series.
I talked to Ben this morning, Regan. He said, we got to go for it. We got to do something different than anybody else does. And he is doing just that right now.
Ben Rhodes coming into turn number 6.
Oh, there goes Zilic.
Connor Zilic. Oh, Jake Garcia hits him. Now he's in the sand trap there. Through turn 7, the 99. He does it, guys. He picks up stage number 2, his second stage win of 2025.
Let's see if we can break down what happened.
So turn number 1.
You see, is that Frankie Muniz in the white truck getting loose?
It looked like maybe locked up, almost looked like the rear brakes that he may have locked up going into the corner, and when he did that, got into the back of Lane Riggs, and nothing that Lane Riggs, Timmy Hill, or Grant Enfinger could do right there. Just wrong place, wrong time when Frankie had his issues.
Which was the second incident right there.
Jake Garcia locks up the rear brakes, wheel hop.
Little wheel hop into him. That's exactly what that was. You saw the truck just wiggle a little bit and tough break. And you got to imagine Jake Garcia knowing the situation he's in with points as well, seeing that his teammate up there, Ben Rhodes, is going on to potentially win the stage and thinking, I've got to get this spot.
And he was just right there, too, to pick up some valuable points, was Garcia, and it got away from him.
Here we go. Now Stuart Friesen at home recovering from his injuries, watching his truck, the 52, lead this field to the restart on the 3rd and final stage of this race at Watkins Glen. Christopher Bell, Tyler Ankrum, Andres Perez, Matt Crafton up there, and Bufamonte, the top 5. Look at this drag race. Down the hill into turn 1. They keep it clean, 3 wide behind them. Much different than the last 1-lap shootout we saw.
So far, it still looks wild to me, Jamie, and we've got trucks that have been faster all day long back in that pack. I don't think there's anything wrong with the truck. I just think he was trapped back in traffic, and he's just fighting his way forward. You could see how hard he's driving it. That was crazy.
Giving it everything he's got, and you know, the bus stop, we keep talking about it. You'll see right here, got to be very careful if you catch it just wrong, and he just got a little more air than he wanted to, and that correction put him off into the dirt on the right side for the exit of the bus stop chicane there. So Corey going after it right now.
Trouble for Parker Kligerman in the 75 truck.
That's unfortunate. Parker, birthday today, birthday boy, not going to necessarily like this outcome here in terms of what's going on. Looks like maybe a flat tire on that truck somewhere.
Ross has had issues with his fuel pickup.
That's a shame. He was up there battling. with Corey Heim for the lead of this race. And around goes the 88. You could see that coming, smoke everywhere, and Matt Crafton was having a heck of a run, guys. I have to look back and see what happened here.
Well, we saw such tight racing, especially back 7th, 8th, 10th position. Matt was right there.
And it's go time. Nobody's going to give an inch right now. Earlier in the race, yeah, you might give a little bit of space to somebody, but if you feel like you got the spot, and see Daniel Hemrick making a move, and
Daniel got loose down there. It looked like he tried to avoid contact, but
and that's a tough spot on the racetrack no matter what. The spotters have a little bit of difficulty seeing through there. There's a bridge that goes across the track. It blocks off their view just a little bit, and that accompanied with Daniel Hemrick getting sideways, we saw the end result. Thinking about time, and that's not
Corey
a good spot
Heim.
right there. Corey Heim clearly missing the bus stop chicane. The rule is if you miss it, you've got to hit pit road, or you've got to come to a complete stop in the bus stop. So not a good situation for Corey there.
we got a report from Amanda during break that he was experiencing some brake fade, and that could be exactly what happened there. Did you see Brent Cruz making his way inside of Majeski?
Just overshooting the corner, and that would make a lot of sense if he's having that brake fade when you go to that pedal and you expect it to do what you want it to do, and it didn't.
Let's listen to his radio.
Brake pads, man. You gotta fix this, dude. I mean, I just went into the bus stop with no brakes at all.
Tony Breidinger in the 5 truck brings out the caution for the 5th time.
Oh.
Wow, big flames.
Get it stopped, Tony. Starting to run on fumes. And that's the trucks in 1st and 2nd. Oh!
And around goes Tanner Gray. We were just talking about him. Caution is out. 6th one today. Brent Cruz just behind him. I don't know. There was a little help there. That was a big hit.
And
we'll see what happened.
Definitely not an area of the track that we see incidents a lot.
Block
so
to the left.
Majeski behind him.
And you're right, Michael. That was a double move, basically. And Majeski said, okay, I'm to the outside of you. I'm not going to lift again right now. And
that, that's a hard one as a competitor to figure out. You make one block, get by with it. You make the second one and you get wrecked. It's almost hard to blame the guy. So Wild looks to the inside.
Oh, contact. They both go wide.
And that is the challenge with trying to make a move into the bus stop is you have the potential for that to happen. And
watch these guys as they work down.
Around goes Ben Rhodes.
Can he keep it going? No, this is going to be another caution, and that's going to set up overtime.
Oh.
Big hit for Ben as you see he walks away.
you see the
left rear just comes off.
Left rear comes off, and
he hits hard into that wall.
Tough to tell, Michael, but it almost looks like that left rear still got parts attached to it. Like, not like the lug nuts came off, but like something maybe
like the hub broke.
Yeah.
This is going to be a lengthy cleanup, as I talked about overtime. You can see all the debris flying.
Just a little contact as they went through turn 1, and he was trying to save that truck when it got a little sideways and keep it off of Corey Heim.
Oh, Mozak
around. Connor Mozak was running 5th at that time. The 77 Andres Perez was having the race of his life, and the caution is out.
You see Bell, but then it goes crazy. You see the dirt flying in the air. Around goes Mozak. And when that happens, you just can't see where you're going.
And there was some, see the 26 of Dawson Sutton there. Thankful that those tire barriers are there. Just came through there with a lot of pace. Couldn't quite tell how he got turned around from that angle.
I think he just tries to clear the wreck and just can't see where he's going.
Clear him immediately down the front stretch. We do see a little smoke off of that 19 truck, and lots of blocks further back into the bus stop here is Connor Mozak, and now we got another one. Jake Garcia around, and all kinds of trouble again in the bus stop.
And the caution comes out.
I was afraid of that.
2 corners.
Ty Majeski jumping off the curb into Connor Mozak, and It's just, Michael, it's so tough to go too wide through that bus stop in any scenario unless both vehicles are just going so slow, and that's not going to happen at this stage of the race.
Bam, you saw right there Majeski into the side of the 81. And then, whoa, still it's just barely sneaking by. Grant Enfinger not so fortunate.
Final lap at Watkins Glen. The next flag you see will end the race, whether it's under caution or the checkers. To be getting a little bit
got a good
worse.
run down the back straightaway here, too, going into the bus stop.
He's there.
Incredible racing. This battle up front for the lead. Half a lap to go.
Wow, he was strong up through this, wasn't he, Regan?
Carried that momentum. If he can carry the momentum off of turn 5 here, just not quite enough to make a move into 6.
2 more corners.
Oh, sideways is Heim.
Slips up. Can Hemrick take advantage of it? Coming out of turn number 7, checker flag will be in the air. Corey Heim hangs on and wins at Watkins Glen. His 6th win of the season. What a day. How in the world did they stretch that fuel? David Gilliland, so happy. What an effort Tricon Garage puts out.
Hi folks, Lee Diffie from NBC Sports here. If you truly enjoyed what you just watched, you can get more news, interviews, and highlights by subscribing to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube page. You can get it all, so go for it.